What's up, everybody? It's your boy Zach, the Celtics guy here. I'm back with another video about a response. This is basically a response video that I'm going to do in relation to a response video that Damien Skyfire made in response to this guy named the Flaming Philosopher. What a misnomer of this guy to call himself that, because the so-called Flaming Philosopher has to be one of the fucking dumbest people that I or Damien or my boyfriend Steven or the rest of us in the group have had the displeasure of dealing with. This guy named the Flaming Philosopher is a guy that has come to the defense of Stetson Hardwick. For those of you who don't know, Stetson Hardwick is the scumbag troll who has been harassing Damien Skyfire, my boyfriend Steven. He's been harassing all of my friends in the group, including Jennifer Anilla, Gage the Doom Guy, Kaz Warfox, and all of us, including Athena, and numerous other people that fucking disagree with him. Stetson Hardwick is a literal defender of fucking pedophilia. Stetson Hardwick is the scum of the fucking universe, and I and many others have done videos literally just decimating that piece of filth for what he is. So now we got a new moron on our hands. Just whoop-de-fucking-do, right? We didn't have enough morons that we were dealing with. We didn't have enough morons on our plate. So what do we have now? We now have a new moron on our hands that we're dealing with. Yes, the Flaming Philosopher. I shit you not, that's his name. So, let me just give you a little backstory here. First of all, the Flaming Philosopher first commented on my video that I made rebuking Stetson Hardwick for the absolute fucking piece of trash that he is, that I made back in November. And this is where he started. He started off like kind of sort of okay, and I was going to like be civil with him, and I said, okay, you're being civil, so I'm going to be civil. So I was like, okay. He started off by saying he tends to sit in the middle. That's what he said. And he said, oh, calling people worthless, that makes you the same, demeaning others. Okay, fucker. So we can't sit here and rebuke Stetson Hardwick for the scumbag that he is. So in your mind, we cannot rebuke him for what he is. We're being too mean to him, right? We're being too mean. Oh, we're being too mean to Stetson. We're telling him he has no worth. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're going to say that he has no worth because he has no fucking worth. This is a guy, fucker, okay? This is a guy that harassed Jennifer Anilla's family members when they were in the hospital. This is someone that has downplayed traumatic events that Gage the Doom Guy has went through. This is a guy that has denied that sexual abuse exists and thinks that consent doesn't exist and that children don't exist, and has literally come to the defense of pedophilia. He has no fucking worth. Not to mention the fact that he false flagged my boyfriend Steven's videos of him calling him out for the piece of shit that he is after Steven read Stetson's so-called books, which are essays of him fucking slandering people and saying things, and him just slandering people that he doesn't agree with. Stetson Hardwick is a fucking piece of shit. He's a worthless, valueless zero. He is worth less than the shit that is on the ground. I have stepped in dog shit before that is more worthy than Stetson Hardwick. So this is what the Flaming Philosopher is doing. Leaving all kinds of ridiculous comments. He made this comment saying, quote, I tend to sit in the middle. Okay, Judging objectively here, one side believes completely they're in the right and seems to be supporting something they deem as good and worth supporting. The same is for the other side, so there's a conflict. However, there's still an important similarity, namely that something in each is deemed as worth supporting. Therefore, it can't be a coherent dialogue and a reaching of a common shared truth is this. Is this too far-fetched? I don't think so. If people can be honest and first and foremost accept each other and agree they want the best for each other and the world, then the sky is the limit. Demeaning others and telling others they are worthless and all that makes you the same. Hate breeds hate. Love conquers hate. And it's the only thing possible to conquer it. Unless you want to hate, that isn't going to get you anywhere. And only negative feelings and unhappiness are associated with hate. That's all I have ever seen result from it. No, motherfucker. Okay? We don't hate Stetson for any other reason other than the fact that he is a shitty human being and a subhuman piece of fucking trash. So don't come in here and give me this fucking bullshit that Stetson has any worth on this earth whatsoever, because he doesn't. Someone who comes to the defense of pedophilia, somebody who denies the sexual trauma that people have went through and harass someone's family members when they're in the hospital has no worth whatsoever. Has absolutely no worth whatsoever. So what the fuck do you know? What you are doing, the Flaming Philosopher, what you are doing is you are jumping on the bandwagon and trying to put your 2 cents into a situation that you know nothing about. You haven't done any research on this whatsoever. So you're admitting you don't give a shit about doing the research and going into the fact findings and doing your own fact findings before you go in here and make up your bullshit claim about that Stetson somehow has any type of worth whatsoever, or the fact that pedophiles have any worth whatsoever. You are literally admitting that you are just jumping in here and you're coming in here and making a fucking ass of yourself before you know what is really going on. And what I and Damien and Steven and Gage and Caswar Fox and Jennifer and all of us have dealt with this fucking piece of shit for the past 19 months, however fucking long it's been. It's been almost a couple years. Stetson Hardwick is a piece of shit. He's a shitty human being. He is a fucking subhuman piece of trash, and I fucking hate him with every fucking bone in my body, and so does everybody else with a fucking brain. And then you go ahead and bitch on Steven's page when Steven made a response to your video called LGBTP. Because Stetson thought it would be all funny and all, thinking that the LGBT community should have a P on the end and defending so-called pedosexuals or pedosexuals, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, pedophiles have no acceptance or worth in any community whatsoever. I'm going to say this right now. If you sexually abuse a child, you deserve to have your fucking death warrant signed. You do. You absolutely fucking do. And that goes to anybody that sexually abuses or harms any person. You have shown that you have absolutely no regard for innocent human life whatsoever, so why should we give a shit about you? And let's not forget about this too. When Gage the Doom guy did a response to this fucker, he made a response, the flaming fucker made a response, and had the video up for, I think Damien said, it was like 10 hours or something, and then the fucker took it down like the spineless little coward that he is. And I shit you not, that this fucker made a video saying that Hitler had some degree of human worth, or something along those lines. Right. The guy that committed a genocide, the guy that did the Holocaust. Why don't you go tell some of Gage's family members that are Holocaust survivors? Why don't you go tell them about it? Why don't you go tell them about it? Go tell them that. Go to some Jewish community center and say that fucking bullshit and see exactly how far that gets you. You're a fucking moron. That's what you are, the Flaming Philosopher. You think someone who committed a genocide has, like, had it hard or whatever, had some degree of human worth? No. When you kill an innocent human being for no reason at all, you have no human worth. When you fuck up someone else's life, you have no human worth whatsoever. I don't know what the fuck this guy is thinking. I'll tell you what he was thinking. He wasn't thinking. That's what he was thinking. The flaming fucker was not thinking before he decided to open his fucking big ass mouth and put his 2 cents where it wasn't asked for and decided to stick his nose into something where it doesn't belong and commenting on something before he knows all of the information. That's exactly what the fucker did. You're a stupid motherfucker. You're just an arrogant tone policing prick. You're a twink. And you're not, and like I said before, you're a fucking twink and you're not even a good twink. You look like a fucking twink, but you're not one of the good ones. You certainly don't look like one of the good ones. And then you literally made this comment on Steven's video here saying, quote, "The dogs have been sicked upon me for making a video completely. Oh my god." And then he just fucking whines and goes on and on and on and says, what a reasonable group of people. Okay, first of all, Steven didn't sick anyone, and he even said that to you. Steven basically told you to get fucked. Okay? You're a fucking goddamn crybaby, and all you're trying to do is you're just trying to put your 2 cents where it doesn't belong. Your 2 cents don't belong here. You can't take the heat. You're the type of person that can dish it but can't take it. That's exactly what you are, flaming fucker. And then you keep saying, I made a video in response. Oh, like, what are you going to do? If I make this video, which I'm making right now, what are you going to do? Are you going to make a response to me? I dare you to do it. Go ahead and do it. Because if you keep doing it to us, we're going to do it right back to you. We're going to keep doing it right back to you, flaming fucker. We're going to keep doing it. And see how far it gets you. Keep on fucking doing it and see how far it gets you. Oh, you won't hear from me again. The Flaming Philosopher is getting triggered. Okay, can I just say this? This is how you can tell that the guy is just an arrogant fucker who you just want to take a bucket of bricks and throw it at him. He's just arrogant. He's arrogant, he's tone policing, and he's putting his 2 cents where it doesn't belong. He thinks he knows what the fuck he's talking about, when in reality, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. You have no business being a part of this. If you wanted to be a part of this, okay, fine. But what you should have done was you should have figured out the actual facts about what Stetson Hardwick is. That's what you should have done. You're not a philosopher. Stop trying to act like you're this big fucking philosopher, okay? You're acting like you're like Noam Chomsky or Sam Harris or something. You're not. You're not. You're an arrogant, tone-policing fucker who thinks you know what you're talking about when in reality you don't know what you're talking about. So stop trying to act like you're so, oh, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's 2 sides. Okay, let me just say this. There's no 2 sides to pedophilia. There's no 2 sides to sexual abuse. There isn't. You're either for it or against it, and if you're for it, you're the fucking scum of the earth. We're not being mean to Stetson, okay? We're just putting Stetson in his fucking place and giving him exactly what he deserves. Because Stetson deserves every horrible thing coming his way. He deserves every horrible thing coming his way for what he's done to Damien, what he's done to Jennifer, what he's done to Steven, what he's done to Gage, what he's done to everybody. So that's what you need to do, flaming fucker. Shut the fuck up and stop trying to act like you know what the fuck you're talking about, because you don't. Dive into the details. Okay? Can you at least have some factual evidence, some factual accuracy here? Alright? And actually act like a so-called philosopher rather than make a complete and utter fucking ass of yourself? Because that's exactly what you're doing here. I can't fucking stand people like this who want to sit here and talk and spew their stupid ass bullshit, thinking that they know what the fuck they're talking about. This is a guy that said Hitler had human dignity or human worth or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, and Gage made a response to this. And basically, Gage tore your fucking ass a new one. And during my trip, Steven and I were watching this, and we were laughing so hard because I was on my vacation with Steven this past week, and we saw Gage's response, and Steven and I were laughing our asses off. Steven couldn't even take it. Steven couldn't even take the stupidity of this fucker, and I couldn't either. The whole entire time, Steven and I were just like, oh my fucking God. The entire time. Get fucked, flaming fucker. Okay? Shut the fuck up and go away. Alright? Shut the fuck up and stop projecting and stop making a fucking ass out of yourself and learn the details before you comment and open your mouth and make a big fucking retard of yourself. Because you do not sound like a philosopher. You sound fucking retarded. You sound fucking stupid. You just sound dumb. You're just arrogant. You're arrogant. You're tone policing. You're self-centered. You're just self-centered. That's what you are. You're just self-centered. You are just pompous. You're a pompous prick. And I can't fucking stand people like you. People like you need to shut up. Like, seriously, just shut up. And I dare you to make a fucking response to this. I dare you to do that. Go ahead and do it. You can make all the response videos all you want. You can make all of the response, all the stupid-ass childish responses that you want. But I'm going to tell you right now, fucker, that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know Stetson. You do not have the experience of dealing with Stetson Hardwick that we in the group have had to deal with. We have to deal with this fucker on a daily basis. You know nothing. So shut up. So shut the fuck up, flaming fucker. Go away. And stop bothering everybody. Stop tone policing everybody. And stop making an ass of yourself. Why don't you try to help yourself by not being a fucking wise ass? Stop being a fucking wise ass. Stop being a little pumpkin. Okay? Try to help yourself if you can. Okay? Because I don't find you attractive. Okay? And as a gay male, I don't find you fucking attractive. I wouldn't fuck you if you were the last living species on Earth. You're just... It's ridiculous, people. The guy's ridiculous. And anyways, I just had to get that off my chest because I know that Steven plans on making a response to this. Damien already made a response to this, and Gage made a response to this, so I wanted to make a response to this. And, yeah. But anyways. Alright, so I said what I needed to say about this fucker. I'm going to link Steven's video in the description where he made the comments, where the flaming fucker made the comments bitching and moaning. The link to Damien's video, and I'm going to try to find the link to Gage's video as well, and I'm going to link that in the description as well, and I'll do that when I get a chance. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you all enjoyed this. And I plan on doing more videos going forward, so I'm going to be doing more videos and more different topics on the way. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Stay tuned and stay classy. This is Zach the Celtics guy signing off, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Bye for now.